Hi, how are we going? Welcome to another round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. Thank you so very much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Everybody, how are we? I hope we are all doing well. So we are doing the 2021 yearly predictions, and I'm up to the last sign that needs to be done, which is none other than my Aries. So Aries, rising moon and suns, this will be your yearly 2021 prediction, seeing what's coming in for the new year that's coming. I hope you are all doing well as we see out the last of 2020. So without further ado or any yakking away from me, let's hit those cards and see what messages there are for my beautiful Aries, rising, moon, and sun signs of the sign. Cheers all. My God, Aries, this reading is loitered, and I mean loitered, with major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 major arcana out of the 12 cards. That's over half. Now, not only that, you've come into your own reading as well, my dear Aries. The Emperor first card to come out was, in fact, is the sign for Aries. So you've even come into your own reading. So let's get it happening. So as I said, January, first card out is the Emperor, sign of Aries. Now, he is reversed. So when he's reversed, he is talking about immaturity, ineffectiveness, or indecision, inability or a weakness of character, a failure to control petty emotions. So I'm seeing here maybe there's some petty emotions are flying around at the moment. A sense of real immaturity, perhaps not always necessarily on your part, but maybe on those around you, which is leading you to a bit of indecision, feeling a little bit imbalanced, feeling a little bit weakness of character because it's a constant bombardment and it's starting to wear you down a little bit thin, I'm feeling here. Your second card is none other than the Eight of Cups, and that is reversed for February. So when the Eight of Cups is reversed, is talking about staying with something, continuing with it, making the decision. You've been faced with a decision here in February, Aries, whether to go or whether to stay, whether to keep up with something or whether to cut it away. The Eight of Cups, when it is reversed, is talking about effort continued until that full success is obtained. This is sticking with it till it's a bitter end, no matter what cost. This is saying that, no, I'm going to keep going at it until that success is obtained, until I tick that, box, until I receive accolades for that in appreciation. March, another major arcana. This is a sign of Cancer, and this is, of course, is the Chariot. This is also reversed. Now, when the Chariot is reversed, this is March, failure. This is about to lose at the last minute something that was so otherwise in your grasp. This is a sudden collapse of plans here, and this is leaving you to feel extremely overwhelmed and a failure to face the reality of that fact. So, March. Change not in the way you want, sudden failure in something that was otherwise set to happen, a real collapse of plans here in March, and you are feeling really overwhelmed by this. You're really quite pissed off, I want to say, Aries. It's really lit the fire within you, and you're quite fired up, I want to say, quite fierce about this setback and this collapse of this particular plan that you which you believe was so solid. April energy now, the Hanged Man reversed, another major arcana. Also a sign that you are feeling that there's been a lack of sacrifice here to make gains of what you wanted. There's been an unwillingness to make that necessary effort or to get rid of what is needed to be. Failure to give of oneself, preoccupation with the ego here. Useless sacrifice when sacrifice has been given as well. Not doing things in alignment and at the right time for when things have been asked or needed to be done, leading to setbacks here, leading to the Hangman reversed in April. Feeling very very put out by this, and the next card definitely reflects that, because this is May energy now. Five of Pentacles. So this is being pushed out in the cold. This is destitution. This is complete and total loss. This is destitution, loss, failure. It also could be a third party being pushed out of a relationship due to a mistress or lover being left out in the cold. So I am definitely seeing here that you are being pushed out of something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a family setting, whether it's a home. You are being pushed out. You are being left destitute. You're being taken for, that is being taken from you. We now move to June energy. Excuse me. Nine of Wands. This backs that up again perfectly, because the Nine of Wands is all about waiting for the enemy any moment. It's even though weary from the last battle, he stands at the ready with the wand at the ready, awaiting the onslaught. He does not know when it will come, whether today, tomorrow, next minute, next moment. So he is on the forefront, on the forefoot, waiting for that barrage of bad shit to come any minute of any moment. And that's how you feel in June. The Nine of Wands talking about expectation of difficulties and change. Hidden enemies, there's deception here. Needing discipline and order, and a pause in current struggles between the battles. Tough energy. Tough energy for Aries coming through that first half of the year. It is a bit of an onslaught then. Now we move to the second half of the year. So July, another major arcana. It is in its reverse, and it is the Sun. Now, when the Sun is reversed, this is talking about unhappiness. This is talking about loneliness and possible a broken engagement or marriage here. Cancellation again of plans, and a triumph delay, although not necessarily completely lost, is a clouded future. So again, reflecting here in July and seeing that you're so unhappy with the way things have gone this year. You've got no contentment here. You feel really lonely and you feel quite broken inside. That no matter how much you try to bring into fruition these things that you want, they seem to keep falling away. And if this is reflecting of a relationship, like that Five of Pentacles, that Eight of Cups, staying with it, that Five of Pentacles being pushed out of the cold, that Nine of Wands, waiting for the onslaught, now the Sun reversed, saying about unhappiness, relationships. This is love. I'm seeing it's just no good for you, because there is no sun shining here. It's not in its upright. And the next card does again reflect that as well, because we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and the cups are all about love. Nine of Cups usually is all about feeling smug and happy with yourself when it's reversed. The Nine of Cups is talking about mistakes, material loss, imperfections, misplaced trust here, guys, and false freedoms, opposition and indifferences here. So this is now August energy. We're in August with this Nine of Cups reversed. And this is really telling you that there has been a lot of misplaced trust here, which has left you in this position. Now, this is when things start to pick up a little bit. So now we swift off to September. And this is when the tide is going to change for Aries. The Bloody Magician, September. Now, this is reminding you of the originality, creativity that you, my dear Aries, hold, your imaginative nature, your self-reliance and spontaneity, your self-confidence, your ingenuity, your flexibility, your masterfulness, and your self-control. This is what you will embody in September. You will remember the beauty of an Aries, and that you can bring in to fruition anything you desire. You are the magician. You have all the elements there on your table at your disposal to make the most biggest, kick-ass, colourful cake of life. You have all the ingredients there. You just got to bake it, babe. Just got to bake it. So what are we waiting for? Get a bacon, you know what I'm saying? Everything is here. The Magician is to remind you, you are this. This is you. You can do, Aries. You can have, and you will. Just got to bring that into fruition, my darlings. Then we move into October. And this is not bad. This is not bad. Sign of Libra we go to now, and it's none other than the Justice card. October, Libra, Justice. Reasonableness, justice, and a proper balance. Some harmony coming in here. Equality here. Righteousness as well coming in here. Virtue, honor, just reward, and the eventual outcome whether favourable or not, will be truly fair for all persons concerned. This is all about equilibrium, poise, and impartiality. Fairness. No biasm here. No one side is going to pull ranks here. No lion's share here. Equilibrium, equality, fairness, proper balance, and true justice. November now. November. And we do move into the sign of Scorpio now. Death reversed, November. This is talking about there has been some stagnation or immobility or slow change here finally coming through, or partial change. There's been a lot of in Rita, but you are moving forward now. It has gone, it's taken a lot longer than expected. Even the divine is saying that, reflected in this card. But you are really moving forward. It is also warning that to be careful because you could narrowly avoid a serious accident. So be very careful over November period, not to be getting yourself in any positions of getting yourself into an accident as well. December, final card, Aries, and it is the Three of Pentacles, reversed. So this is talking about sloppiness, mediocrity, money problems here. Money problems, commonplace ideas, and a lack of skill or preoccupation. So I'm seeing here in December, you may want to do a certain trade or a certain job, but you really don't have the skills needed to do it. You really don't have the accolades. You really don't have the experience. You just don't have it. I'm seeing that in the next year, the 2022, as we move into there, that you may be going into new educative states, massive creativity flow for Aries, completely different reading next year for you. But this year is about doing the knit and the grit to get there, the learning, the hard work of learning that this is what you want. You don't know that yet. This is what this spread's all about. The learning and the developing and the foundational work that needs to be done, the shadow work that needs to be done in oneself to get there next year. But this is equivalently just as important, therefore, because if you don't do this work, next year will not come because it won't be there. This year is the learning year for the Aries. It's not the reward year. It's the work doing year. It's the learning the good road from the bad road and experiencing the faults that come with them decisions, whether good, bad, or wrong. The Justice card. It's not right or wrong. It's just the way it is. You do that, then there's consequence. If you don't fulfill that, then you miss out. Equilibrium. Balance. In its truest form. This is what Aries is going to understand this year. Life lessons, I'm afraid. Well, I will leave it at that. Good luck with that, Aries. I wish you all the very best, and thank you so much for joining me again for another round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. Cheers, y'all. Like, share, definitely subscribe if you've not done so already. 2021 is going to be filled with some funky stuff. And there'll be videos on what is happening with the year coming. But there's going to be a lot of fun, funky things coming in on my channel. We're not just sticking with tarot. We're going to blow the bubble and we're going to bust that shit open. And we're going to attain messages from all sorts of different divinational realms and mediums. So stay tuned. Till then, light and love to all. Share, subscribe, and I will see you next time on the next round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings. Till then, y'all.